Alright, and I'm back. If you guys didn't catch my last video, or you did, with my arcade run with Ken, the audio was a little off. This time I seem to have fixed it, so it sounds a little more clear. It kind of cuts through the game music a little more. Um, but for this run, I'm going to do another arcade run, and this time I'm going to play Vega. One, because Vega's awesome, and two, because I've had a rough day, and I really want to stab some folks. Not real folks, but play folks, like Dan. And God, he's the perfect one to stab. Yes! And I love Vega, dude. He's so freaking cool. Like I can just channel all of the insanity that's in my heart into playing this character. Like, look at that shit, dude. He just flies everywhere and kicks ass. And he literally he never really has to be on the ground. And when he's on the ground, he still has infinite options that he can do on the ground. There's a few moves that he does that suck that I like to use, namely the hype kick, which that move, and it sucks. It sucks balls, but it's so cool when you hit with it. Like, I always imagine like big explosions and shit, and like banners, confetti, you know, people cheering whenever I hit with it. Just because I like it so much. And that was fucking sweet too. I really like that super. The problem with Vega, actually, is he's really fragile. So if somebody gets a really good combo on him, his health is such that, I mean, he's going to take a lot of damage. And that's kind of like what they had to do. Like, that's why I like the balancing in this game. At first glance, it seems like there's no balance. But it's one of the ones that they really put a lot of work into the damage and how much health every character has, and it's different for almost every character. And Vega, like I said, does take a lot of damage if you get a good combo on him. That's kind of like how they balanced out the fact that he's just crazy everywhere all over the screen, and he has a really fast walk speed. In fact, if you play him in Bism, which I never do, and I should, because he's so much better in Bism, he actually has the fastest walk speed in the game. Next would be Karen. I'm fairly certain it's Karen, and I also like to play her. But he's just super hype, and I've been playing him since Turbo 2. Like, Ken was the first character that I picked up in Turbo 2. Like, the first time I ever played Street Fighter, Ken was the first character I played. Speaking of which, he's who I got good with first, just because he was like a training wheels character. And I'm like, but the character I really want to learn, like, always been in my heart, was Vega. And when I got really good with Vega, it was like so cool. And he transferred so well to Alpha 3 from Turbo 2. And you know, his character is just cool. Like, he's a Spanish ninja that murders people by night, and is like a high class, you know, wine sipper by day. It's just really cool. And I mean, I don't really have much more to say about him than that. Like, you can just see, like, that jumping hard punch is awesome. Most rangy move in the game, almost, I think, is that crouching mid punch that he does. It's like the best spacing move ever. And Ken's gonna DP the crap out of me. Okay, that super, by the way, probably one of his worst ones. I use it because I like it. It's really cool, and it's really awesome when you hit with it. In fact, like, all of his supers but one are really terrible. Like, if I just wanted to win all the time, I would just constantly do the kick super where he does the flips. Because it can be done right up in their face. Like, if they get too close, and your whole goal with Vega is to stay out of their range and just use your awesome range to outspace them and poke any attack they might throw out. But if they get in close, you have the option of doing that super. And none of his other supers do that, except for maybe the red claw, or whatever it's called. And I really like that one too, like right now. It's just so cool. Like, he just, like, he snags him on his claw and just tosses him in the air and stabs him in the spine. It's, like, so fucking brutal and so Vega. Like, those moves just scream Vega to me, like. But his little fucking flip kick thing is like, it's kind of Vega, but it's not cold-blooded murder Vega. And that's the Vega I like. Hype kick? Nope, blocked it. Ah, come on. I'll get him with it. I'm gonna try so hard. Ow. I'm gonna lose because of it. I don't care. It's awesome. Stop it. Get fucking hit by the move. Thank you. Yes. See, I don't know what happened. Like, that wasn't always a hype kick to me. It just became that. And I don't know why. It just happened one day. And I started calling it the hype kick. And it's just so awesome when I hit people with it. Okay, the red cyclone's gonna kill me. Or try, that is. Zangief, I think that was kind of shoehorned in. Zangief was shoehorned as Vega's Destined battle. Like, seriously, Vega's going into Russia and bringing drugs. Like, he's part of Shadowloo, but he's not doing that. He's just here to murder. Like, that's not so bad, right? And get perfects on giant Russian men. That's just what he does on Sundays. This is the super that you want to use with Vega. It's really good, does a lot of hits, and it's pretty much guaranteed and most of the time safe even on block. The other ones, not so much. Like, Vega's air one would be safe on block if he didn't do the little hop when he landed after missing or after they block it. Like, even there, even with the regular Barcelona, he does a little hop and they can counterattack that if they want, if they're quick enough. In my opinion, one of the hardest fights for Vega is anybody with a DP. So all Shotos that use their Dragon Punch correctly can cripple Vega so easily. Which is why I kind of stopped playing him for a while, because you know, it seemed that every time I picked Vega, somebody picked a Shoto, and it was like I had to fight, like, work so hard to beat him, and it just it wasn't fun anymore. But fuck these computers, they can eat clout. No, yes, I got him. I thought for sure I wasn't gonna get him there. Oh, that's awesome though. Okay, so moving on to Sagat. Hey, we're supposed to be friends, dude. Stab you in the knee. I don't know why, I just have so much damn fun playing it. Hehe. Get him. Yes! So, there's a lot of people I've talked to that about Street Fighter Alpha 3 and pretty much any game that Vega's in, when you do that super off the wall or his Barcelona flip, they don't know that you can grab them off their standing animation if you hit down as you're doing the secondary attack button. They think they have to jump, the enemy has to jump in order to grab them in it, but it's not true at all. And Sagat's getting no chance to do anything because my Vega's crazy. It definitely is my most psycho character, and it's so fucking appropriate. And what's funny about watching me play arcade mode with Vega is this is pretty much exactly how I play Vega in versus mode against humans. Like, you will not see a more accurate depiction of a character I play, both in arcade and versus the same way. Like, I do not slow down with Vega. It's not in my vocabulary. He has to be jumping around doing crap all the time. He's just like, please, no. jumping over my head 1,000 times. I just want to stab a green monkey. Okay, okay. Ow. Ow. Alright. Yep. See, the cool thing about the Barcelona attack, like the flip off the wall, is that if you're really good with your cross-ups on it, you can make it very ambiguous as to which side you're gonna hit them on, and they really have to think about which way they want to block. And I've kind of learned how to master it a little bit, like make it look like I'm gonna go behind them and then do it in front of them, or make it the opposite, make it look like I'm gonna go in front of them and then do it behind them. And I got him. Dude, I love that super so much. That one and the off-the-wall super. Okay, so Cammy's kind of a bitch as a computer. She's really good. Her AI is very smart. She's a lot like Sakura and Cammy in Karen's arcade run. She uses the right move, like that standing hard kick is her best, like spacing move. That is her mid kick, and it should not be doing so well, but I keep walking right into it, so it's doing fine. I should not have done that. Use that whole meter for nothing because I was in the lead. Yeah, so don't use your meter unless you really have to. I can't control myself with Vega, guys. I can't. When I see an opportunity to do something awesome, I just do it. And I'm not, I'm pretty sure that second tier in this game, not S tier, but A tier, involves V as in Vega, which means that A as in Vega is not that bad. He's just not as good. And that's why I like to play A as in Vega. And she's putting the screws to me right now. I think she's gonna get me. Wait, fuck that. Why am I giving up? Yeah, see? I knew I could fucking do it. Step on her. Yes! Never give up. We're going to live on, we're going to survive. Thank you, President Wentmore. And now I'm fighting Bison because I want a bigger paycheck. He's not paying me enough. I have a lot of important Spanish ninja shit to do. That was a crouch cancel, by the way. So there's a thing in this game called crouch canceling. There was gonna be the super, and I hit him before he could do it. There it is, and he got me. Okay. So there's a thing in this game called crouch canceling. It's basically if you hit an opponent in the air and you land before their hit stun is over, and you instantly crouch, what happens is they cannot air tech the move that they were hit with because your character never reached the neutral state of their standing animation. So it doesn't allow them the opportunity to tech. And if you do that consistently over and over, you can continuously hit them. That's what makes V-ism combos kind of lame, is because you continuously do a move. And I shouldn't high kick there. But you continuously do a move and juggle them forever and ever until they die. The problem is, it's kind of impressive if you can do it over and over again and not fuck up. But the thing about it is, there's proration in this game, so the damage scaling is such that every hit of a juggle combo like that, after I think it's like the 15th hit, basically does 1 point of damage. So you have to consistently do it like 40 times in order to kill him with it, and it's done. But that's what makes the characters in this game, like what makes the tier list, is the ability to do that, and how easy it is, and how much damage it does. Oh, that was stupid. Got him. Alright, cool. So, that was my arcade run with Vega, and I think I got a score here. No, I didn't. Okay. But he is definitely one of my favorite characters to play. I hope you guys got some information about the game just from my ramblings and things. And I really hope you enjoyed watching me just go nuts and stab shit. But until next time, this is Two Tone, and I'll see y'all later.